guys? This is Arvin Star Song, giving you just a small little vlog of frequently asked questions that I get from social networking sites all the time. So, enjoy. Anywho, I just thought I would bring you this thing just to answer the questions that any of you may have about me. I get these questions normally on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube and stuff, and they're in my inbox normally, like, so that way people don't publicize it. I don't know why they don't, because really I'd like to answer questions. But anywho, alright, time to get started. Question 1. Do I really do death vocals?
Yes, I do! I am the enemy! I am the antidote! Watch me closely! I will stand up now! We will rise! Rise! Above! We will rise! Rise!
I learned from the very best. If you go on YouTube and search Angela Gossow, she is an amazing screaming vocalist, growling vocalist, and she has a workshop online that she used to teach people that want to learn how to growl the proper way without killing your vocal cords. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link in the bottom in the comment section below.
Question 2.
No, I'm just kidding. Do you write all your music, and what do you use? Okay. Yeah, I do write all of my music, except for any cover music that I do. But normally, most of the time when I do covers, and it's a piano-only song, like for example for my live performances and stuff, I normally do perform those myself, I arrange those myself. But any ones that you have where it's a full-on instrumental, normally I just go on YouTube and I do a YouTube to MP3 converter, and it normally works very well. And sometimes I do take the time to actually write a full-on instrumental. I'm actually planning on doing that for a few of my upcoming covers, but most of the time I'm kind of lazy, since like I know that writing the instrumentals is tough and I want to be able to do it correctly, but sometimes it does take time. It takes a lot of time to write music. What I use this. I use that, and I use GarageBand on my computer. I want to get Logic Pro, but it's really expensive, and GarageBand is free. Well, first time it was, but then I had to pay a lot of money to get an upgrade. But, yeah, I use GarageBand, I use my voice. I do all my backup vocals by myself. I do all my arrangements by myself. I don't have anyone helping me normally. It's all just me here in this room, in fact, right here. Just recording on my computer for right now until I can get better equipment, and hopefully that happens when I get a better job. Alright, question 3. Do I want a boyfriend? Am I single? Yes, in fact I am single, but I choose not to date because 1, I've had enough bad experiences with the opposite sex and I'm kind of getting tired of it, and 2, because I really do want to focus on me right now. I want to be able to get my career in line and be able to give myself a steady life and everything before I can go out with somebody. Like, it does get lonely sometimes, but you know, I kind of don't really care. As much as that's kind of me, but I don't really give a shit. Though I do like somebody, which, by the way, speak of the devil. Question number 4. Who is your YouTuber crush? Well, the answer to that? Oh gosh, this is embarrassing. My YouTuber crush is Markiplier. If you haven't subscribed to him yet, there's a link to his channel in the comments below. So please give him a good look. He's a gamer on YouTube and he does live streaming events for charity. He's a very kind-hearted person. He's very sweet. At least from what I see in his videos. But, like, he's great. Just check him out if you haven't. Like, he's pretty much at the level of PewDiePie, but, like, you know, he's different. He does things a little differently than Pewds. But anyways, continuing on. Question 5. Do I have a Tumblr, a Twitter, a Facebook, etc.? Actually, yes, I have pretty much every single social networking site out there except for the non-popular ones and Reddit. Like Reddit, I just couldn't get into it. But the links to those are also going to be in the comments below, so if you want to check those out, then go on ahead. I'm always happy to make a new friend and always happy to interact with people. Question 6. Do I sell my music? Well, as of right now, I'm trying to sell my music. My music is also going to be in the comment section below, but right now it's a demo version, and like it's 50 cents per song the last time I checked, or 75 cents, I'm not very sure. I forgot the price, but it's just a demo. A demo where I pretty much had no equipment back then, and it sounds okay, but at the same time, it could be better. I've actually been spending the past few months remastering the entire thing on here and trying to make it sound better quality and adding more stuff to each song, so that should be coming out within the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks or so, because right now I have like a couple more songs that I wanted to go over before I make it perfect and sell it. And when I do sell that, it's going to go up just a tiny bit in price just because it's better quality stuff, and I actually took the time to go back and make sure every single thing was almost perfect. Like, a lot of the stuff is perfect, but there are a couple of spots where my microphone kind of is like, what the fuck? But that's beyond comprehension. So, if you want to support me, then you can go ahead and buy it. I'm not like saying, buy it now! I'm saying, yeah, if you want to. It's on bandcamp.com, and I want to get on iTunes, but apparently you have to have a business license in order to be on there, so kind of tough. But, you know, I can see why. I kind of don't have any managers yet. It's all just me. I'm pretty much self-produced right now, and I want to have an agent or somebody to help me out, but, you know, that'll happen down the road. I don't really have time for that right now with school and everything. I graduate next semester, hopefully. No, wait, no. No, next year, around this time, so yay for me. See ya then. My goals. What are your goals? My goals, basically, 1, I want to get my degree. 2, I want to be able to move to LA, hopefully sometime soon, so that way, 1, I can be near the heart of YouTube, and 2, because my major is acting right now in college, and over there in LA is where actors go, besides San Fran. I want to go to San Fran, but at the same time, it's a little scary over there. I love it there, but it's scary. I do want to go. So, basically, I'll plan to move out of Madeira soon, hopefully, maybe, if I can get a job and save up money. But yeah, that's another goal. I have to get a stable job, because right now I'm unemployed and just doing this. That's all that I have right now, and it isn't like a stable payment for me to be able to save up a lot of money to move out. So hopefully that gets situated soon. And then also, I eventually with this channel want to do live streaming, like for charity down the road. And hopefully I'll be able to get a large enough audience to where people will actually be willing to donate, because I have a really large list of organizations that I do want to donate money to, you know, help them out, like with cancer research, helping children's hospitals, you know how that goes. Help those in need. You always should. It's something good to do for humanity, something good to add to your heart. It's very rewarding to help people, so I encourage you to do it, because if you don't, Question 8! Basically, the question is, how long have you played piano and sang? Well, the answer to that is, I've been playing piano, like, I used to bang on it a lot when I was little. My aunt used to have the piano that's in my other living room at her house, and it belonged to my cousin who is now deceased. God bless his soul. But basically, she gave me the piano so that way I could keep it. Like, and since then, since I got the piano, is when I started to actually play the piano seriously. I learned how to read music about in 3rd grade because, like, back then there was recorder classes that were mandatory at my elementary school, so yeah, I got to play the recorder. It was pretty cool, but at the same time I was like, I want to play the ocarina. Ocarinas are better. But I also learned how to sing around the age of 5. My cousin Anna actually taught me how to sing at first. She was the one that gave me the proper technique and the proper tip in order to sing. And my father also sings. He used to sing me to sleep, and he's a really good singer. Little under practice right now since he has no time to sing anymore, but he's brilliant. He's amazing. I love my daddy. But It was those two people in my life that inspired me to become a singer myself. And I did have a voice lesson teacher for a couple of years, but then we don't even know what happened to her. She kind of ran off. I don't know where. Kind of sad because I think she owed my family money, but that's not the point. The point is that it was great. I learned a lot from my teacher, and I also used to perform in plays when I was a kid. Like, I was in a couple of little productions here and there, like Feliciana at my elementary school, for example, and I used to sing for talent shows as well when I was, like, taking a cruise back in, I believe, 2000-something. I don't even know. It was a Caribbean cruise that I actually competed in the little talent show in there for the kids, and I ended up getting a little attention. I was like, oh gosh. But then also, I did a talent show in 6th grade where, believe it or not, I sang You Drive Me Crazy by Britney Spears, and I danced. It was crazy. My mom has it on video, and I look back and I was like, wow, I looked so weird. But I also was in church choir a lot when I was a kid, when my parents were kind of forcing me through the whole church thing. As you know, I'm kind of not into the whole church thing, but yeah, it really helped me learn a lot though. Like, I grew a love for choir and stuff, and since then I had become a part of, like, middle school choir. I was in the honor choir in middle school. I went to high school and I joined the choir there, and then I also competed for piano a little bit when I was in high school as well. And in college, I joined the chamber singers, and I did concert choir for a while as well. And I'm hoping to be able to do opera theater next semester, and also chamber singers again. So, yeah, that's the answer. Question 9. How long have I liked metal music? For all you skeptics out there, I've been listening to it, like, okay, the first album I was ever introduced to, my brother gave me a Nightwish CD, like, in the car, and we listened to it with my father, and pretty much that's kind of how I grew my love for metal music, was from Nightwish's album called Once. It's amazing. I love Tarja Turunen. She is amazing at singing. She's one of the people that influences me the most, and like, it's a sad thing that she's not in the band anymore, and neither is Annette, but the point is, it's really great. Nightwish is awesome. I recommend you give them a listen if you haven't already. And ever since that CD, I actually started listening to other types of metal bands, like All That Remains, and I know My Chemical Romance ain't metal, but I listened to them for a while, but then I kind of stopped. And then I started listening to other bands as well, and that's just how it grew. Like, I grew so into bands, I can't even name them all off the top of my head. But most of the type of metal that I'm into is symphonic metal, or female-fronted metal, like The Agonist, Arch Enemy. Oh, Arch Enemy is awesome. Angela Gossow. Just seriously, Angela freaking Gossow. But anyways, yeah, that's how I grew into metal. Question 10. Do I have siblings? Yes, I do. I have 2 brothers. I'm the middle child. My eldest brother, though we don't really talk that much anymore because of some little issues, he is also a musician. He is a music major at the college that we're both going to right now, and he used to be the lead guitarist in a band called Sailing the Acheron. If you haven't checked them out already, check them out. Like, they're broken up now, but they were actually pretty popular back in the day. I believe they did a show with Abigail Williams. Like, my brother is amazing at guitar. Totally give him a listen. He's really good. His name's David. And I have a little brother named Christian who is just unbelievably smart. He's a freaking genius. I'm really close with him. He's my closer sibling. And he is a composer. He is really good at math. He knows a lot about science, and he's just a freaking genius. I'm so jealous of him. Ugh. But he's amazing. Like, I actually did a collaboration with him. I don't know if you guys even saw the post, but this past Christmas I wrote a song with him. If you want to check that out, here's the link right here. Anyways, back to the next question. Wait, it's number 11. I don't have enough fingers. Number 11. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Basically, the question is, what else do you do besides music? Well, besides music, which I adore dearly. Sorry, it's like my thing. I am also a theater major at Fresno State, so yes, I do theater. I haven't really been in many productions in college, but I used to be in a couple of shows in high school, and I used to do it when I was a kid a lot. I was a dance as well, but I don't really dance too much now. Only when I'm taught choreography do I dance. And then I also draw anime. I have a few series that are started that aren't published, but I don't plan on publishing those anytime soon because everyone switched to digital art now, and these anime series that I wrote, manga series I wrote in my I did them all in pencil and paper. Like, they are all literally in a binder in pencil and paper. I did everything with the books, like all the shading, all the realistic drawing backgrounds, all the characters. I did everything by myself. I didn't use digital art at all. So I'm kind of afraid to like go and get the tools for that and actually get to work on that because it's going to take forever. It took me like 3 years to write the books that I have now. 3 years. So it's kind of like, oh crap, I have to do everything again. And then I also drew my channel art, the girl singing. That's actually supposed to be me, except for I don't have my eyebrow ring right now. I'm planning on getting that sometime soon, hopefully within the next week or so. But that's all. I hope you guys enjoyed that little segment of answers that you got, and if you have any more questions, go ahead and leave a comment below. I'm always happy to answer anyone's questions and talk with people. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and leave a like. It always helps me know what I'm doing is right, and it helps me become better for you guys. So, on that note, toodles! Subscribe!